I promise you that by the end of this video, you will know exactly when the alt season will be, and more importantly, you will know it before anyone else. So listen. If you don't know what alt season is, it's this mythical event where Bitcoin reaches its maximum level and there is the rotation from Bitcoin into all altcoins, and you see the parabolic increase on all of your alts, 10x, 20x, 15x. If you've been through some of the alt seasons, you will understand what I'm talking about. But a question always comes up. When is alt season? When is alt season? When is alt season? Well, listen, and I'm going to tell you exactly when it will be. So we have the FOMC meeting today. There is most probably going to be a rate cut, and everyone's expecting this to pump the markets. And it might have some sort of effect, but what will actually pump the markets is a very little known thing within the website of the FOMC that will give you the first indication of when the alt season will start, and you will know it before everyone else. See, what I will tell you is that if this thing is seen on their website, they could raise interest rates and alts and everything else will pump. That's how important it is. So on the Fed website, you will see details of each meeting. You will see the breakdown, what's written. You will see a summary of every meeting, what happens around the FOMC. Now on the website, you will also see something else. You will see the Fed's spending policy. In essence, quantitative easing or quantitative tightening. You might ask me, what is quantitative easing and what is quantitative tightening? Well, quantitative easing is a form of monetary policy in which the central bank purchases securities on the open market to achieve a desired outcome. This, in essence, means the government starts spending. They spend. Now, why is this important? So here is a very simplified understanding of what that means. So the central banks create money, which is basically them buying. They then buy bonds and various factors from the economy, which reduces interest rates and also boosts and fuels money into the economy. This allows companies to borrow and spend more, which creates more jobs, which creates more money, which essentially brings the country up, brings the spending, brings the economic growth forward. So why is this meeting so important, and why what is said on the website so important? Well, they'll tell you when they're doing that. See, when the government spends, risk on assets, including Bitcoin and altcoins, will have a parabolic rise. People will have more money in their pockets to spend, and they can spend on riskier assets because the economy and the whole system is stronger because the money is being fueled into the economy. Now, let's get to the part where you find this out. If you like what we're doing here, just give a follow and like. It doesn't cost you anything. You just press this button here and you're done. So how do you find this information? Well, you go to the FOMC website, you go to the FOMC calendar. It then brings you to these sort of each meeting factors. But what is really important are these statements here. See, if you look at the 2022, you'll see something called where it says principle for reducing the size of the Federal Reserve's balance sheets. That is quantitative tightening. That is a statement that the government has stopped spending. That coincides with the bear run. See, we need this type of statement to change. The committee will continue to reduce its holdings of treasury securities, yada, 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 yada. Reduce is not what we want. But what this meeting, this FOMC meeting might do, and this is what you have to look for, is a change of sentiment where they say something like the committee will continue to increase its holdings of treasury securities and yada, 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 is a statement of quantitative easing. That is the government spending. Increasing spending, increasing investment, and growing the economy, growing what people have in their pockets, and most importantly, risk on assets. Until this happens, this change of sentiment, alt season is going to be left on the back burner. But what is important and what is the information I'm giving you now is that you know what to do. You don't need an influencer. You don't need anyone to tell you what's going to happen because you will know before anyone else. And when this statement is given, it lags. So they will state this, and a couple of weeks later, it will be the alt season. This is what you need to look for. This is the fundamental fact you need to understand. And this is what will cause an alt season. Don't listen to anyone else. Don't hear anyone else. This is all you need to know. So I am Alvarez, a 7-figure crypto investor. You gotta press a like, you gotta press a follow, and you gotta have to listen to what I'm going to say to you guys. I'm Alvarez, a 7-figure crypto investor. I'm stating it again, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.